I mean, even if you want to go on your healthy tip, they got grilled nuggets.
I'm not eating no grilled nuggets from Chick-fil-A.
Me neither. That's kind of.
I was like, I don't even.
I tried that bitch one time. I'm cool. I'm cool.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you had me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. No. Anyway, shit down. Welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keys podcast, the only podcast that has the last episode of the year.
I mean, we might not be like the only podcast with the last episode of the year, but we're the only podcast that matters with the last episode of the year.
We do care. We do care. Before we get into any topics, we first want to thank y'all. First of all, happy holidays. Thank y'all for liking, subscribing, sharing, all of those beautiful things. But please put a bow on it. Please put a bow on it and end this year correctly by
donations.
That's what you should do.
Put the money in the bag.
Donation.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that.
You do have the power to change that.
Christmas is over, but that would still be an amazing gift.
Exactly. Leland, take it away.
All I hear is Amy, I love it when you talk to me. My fantasy. I love it when you talk to me. My fantasy.
We appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for the 700 subscribers. Appreciate y'all for getting over 1,000 followers on TikTok. Even though that shit's gonna get down real soon.
No, they what you call it? Dude, Big Orange. He put in a request like, hey, can we please delay that the cancellation or the banning or whatever? So it's probably gonna get we might still be alive.
I'll believe it when I see it. And all these niggas out here talking about this gonna shut down, but download Lemonade or download Blue. I'm like, nigga, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I didn't even know there was other. I mean, like Instagram Reels, that's like a TikTok variant anyway. So
just go to Instagram, bro. At this point, or YouTube. Yeah. YouTube Shorts. Like
all that stuff is really just TikTok. They just saw TikTok getting bigger, like, oh, we need to do something like that too, and that's all it is.
Which is why I don't care if TikTok go away, nigga. TikTok won't pay no fucking bills, no way. Lying ass. But we do have a lot of things that we do care about, but we
do not care.
Don't give a fuck about certain topics. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though I have them on these topics, I do still kind of care, kind of, sort of. We just have some other things we need to talk about.
Yeah, but we actually do sort of care about these. But first thing first, I know we just said we don't care. Now we're saying we do care. But one thing, like, we have to say, or whatever, in like I guess, we care type of way, because we do care. Rest in peace, first of all, to Greg Gumbel. He just passed, I want to say, was it yesterday? Or maybe the day before. He was 78, legendary. Right. A sports analyst, sportscaster, sports commentator, all that. So
lost a great one.
Yeah,
a goat in the game, a legend in the game. Can't replicate that kind of success. So RIP to him. Love that moment of silence. And then now we can talk about
we do not care.
These fucking Christmas games.
Go ahead. The NFL games was terrible.
Look,
the Steelers got demolished by the Chiefs 29-10. But the Texans lost 31-2 to the Ravens. I never seen a score. They said that's happened before. I never seen that score in my life. 31-2 is insane.
31-2. I've never seen no shit like that. And y'all did that shit in front of Beyonce.
That's the craziest. That's the crazier part.
Now, a lot of people, some people may not think that's crazy because obviously I ain't know some people just didn't find this one fine. You know what I mean?
We're not even finna get into that because people are just stupid. I
just didn't know that was a thing.
I thought it was like an objective fact that she was fine.
I thought that nigga was drunk. He still might be drunk. I mean, I told that nigga. Well, I texted in that chat, bro. Like, I miss when you was still smoking weed, bro. Like, you wasn't saying ignorant shit like this when you was still smoking backwards, my nigga. I don't. What you fucking doing? This is crazy. But
I've never seen nothing like that in my life.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Jax. I did not watch that Steelers Chiefs game at all. Like, that shit did not get 1 second out of me because I was watching Wemby give niggas 40. That was
I watched that Steelers game for like the start of it, and then started getting the blowout, and I just changed the shit because it was close at first, and then the Chiefs were just like, all right, let's stop playing. But I'm not gonna lie, I completely missed the Knicks and Spurs games. I'm a little upset. I saw like a replay of it later that night, but I was upset I missed it in real time because Wemby was cooking and Bridges was cooking too. It was a good game.
Like, I probably would have missed it too, but my granny a Spurs fan. And it was like one of the first games she didn't watch it this year. And she was just like, oh man, that tall man. He's pretty good. I might need to watch some more of these games.
You seen that? He went to like the park, or I guess it's happened today, but he went to the park where they play chess and all that.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely did see that. Seeing tall people do regular shit just is always
seeing 7'5" people, insane.
Insane. Just sitting down regularly, like, this is okay. All right, going into a grocery store, all that jazz. But I will say, I know people feel some type of way about. We've already had our discussion about NBA ratings down, whatever. This right here just proves Jax's point even further when it comes to NBA ratings down. We don't care, nigga.
It's not that big of a deal.
We do not care, and obviously, like, I think a lot of people never really cared, but they just used that as justification, as a springboard to talk about the things they don't like about the sport in the NBA. I don't know if you saw. Did you see Kevin Durant?
It was a lot of tweets, but I think I was able to like get like a gist of it because he was replying to everybody with good points, but it was a lot of tweets. I don't think I kept up with all of them, but I got like the gist of what he was saying, like the message.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. KD locked in with this shit, man. Like, the more that nigga tweet, the more I'm like, I don't see how niggas can hate this nigga, bro. I'm not gonna.
They hate him because they're haters. There's no other reason to dislike KD.
At some point, I had to let the Golden State shit go. I let that shit go like back in 2018, 2019.
It's been years, bro.
But it's just like, outside of that, like, I can't hate this nigga, bro. Like, this nigga, he a real nigga. Oh my god.
But we'll keep it with the Christmas game though. We talk about the Spurs and Knicks. The Knicks beat them by 3. It's crazy. Then later on, a little bit later, the Timberwolves played the Mavs. Luka got hurt in that game. But the Timberwolves won.
I turned that shit off as soon as I saw Julius Randle on my fucking screen, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, so that game was good. The Mavs started making a comeback after Luka went out. That game was good, bro.
No, I mean, I'm not saying that it wasn't solid. Like, but I remember
Kyrie had 39, bro. Stop it.
Huh?
Kyrie had 39.
I'm not talking about. Look, I get all that. Julius Randle was still on that court, nigga.
He had a good game, bro. Stop.
This is getting too close to the Texans game. It's too close. This shit crazy. But yeah, they did have a good game. Granted, I watched that one. I watched every game somewhat of basketball except for probably the Celtics. I don't think I watched the Celtics like that. I think they played the Sixers, mate.
Yeah, they played the Sixers. The Sixers won that game, 118-114. I think I saw the last shot attempt of that game, and that's it.
Yeah,
but, I mean it was close, so it must have been a good game. I don't know.
Yeah, solid. And then of course, Lakers Warriors, that went down to the wire. Yeah, that was
Austin Reeves for the win is crazy, but
which is crazy. This is crazy because I was at my screen because I have cousins that are like they diehard Lakers fans. I don't know where that came from, but they diehard Lakers fans. Whole time, I'm like, nigga, pass this bitch. Nigga, what are you doing?
But I know the play was obviously for LeBron. I could see Reeves trying to get in the ball, but he was like, I can't. We're running out the side. And he went and he scored, and I was like, dang.
That bitch, I was like, that's tough. Let me shut the fuck up then. Let me
On
shut
Christmas,
up. Especially after a dagger by Steph. The game, like,
listen, bro, they was going back and forth. And then, in the post game, they asked, like, what's still good? They asked him, they're like, what's still good about the NBA? And he was like, me and Steph.
That was a good ass game. And then to cap it off, this was a game that I definitely had in the background because I fuck with
this
KD.
game wasn't really the score is closer than the game was. This game was sort of a blowout.
Yeah, that's I had that on as I was editing other shit. I was kind of just doing some other shit in the background, but better than better than nothing. You feel me? So overall, the NBA had a solid night. A
good night. Better than the NFL. Even I think, just to talk about ratings just a little bit, in New Year or New Year resolution, we're not talking about no ratings because who cares?
Yeah, fuck ratings after
the NFL had like 24 or 25 million viewers, and the NBA had like each game had like 5 million or whatever. And I'm like, bro, the NFL games was horrible. These basketball games are all good.
And they're Beyonce merchants. They Beyonce merchants like a motherfucker.
1000%.
Like they just like you. I'm gonna tell them, my cousins, like they just like you. Like they feuding with Netflix type shit. And they don't own no Netflix account. I came in there, Netflix is on. I'm like, nigga, whose account is this? Like, Sarah. I was like, Sarah. We don't know nobody named Sarah. What the fuck going on? Whole time, nobody was worried about that game. Beyonce came in, all the women came into the room, of course. As soon as that shit was over, it was like, oh, okay, y'all can cut this shit off now. Y'all did not get. And that was before, and that's when my cousin Aaron was like, let it play out. Like maybe the Texans may do something. Lamar ran that bitch in for 40 yards. We was like, yeah, let's go ahead.
Bro, Lamar said he was jogging on that run, and I watched it again. I was like, high key, he was jogging. And they said that was like his fastest speed of his career or whatever. It was like 22 miles an hour. I'm like, he might secretly be the fastest person in the NFL.
And he's so nonchalant about it. It's pissing me off.
He never run. I just want to see him run full speed one time.
Fuck. Is he even capable of running full speed? I feel like niggas that don't run full speed, like the minute they do, they'll fuck up something.
That also could be true. I just think he don't run full speed because like he's always like watching just in case somebody come through and like clean him up real fast.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And then a lot of times he's running away from people, so he don't have to run full speed because he already outran you anyways. So
yeah. Plus he don't even be juking niggas like he used to. Because the speed,
you don't have to, bro.
It seemed like he got faster this
season. He dropped that weight in the offseason.
I'm like, damn.
So he really did get faster. So
damn. He better than Cam.
Huh?
He better than Cam.
Yes.
I'm just asking. Like he the best black quarterback we've ever seen.
You say what?
That's the best black quarterback we've ever seen.
Patrick Mahomes. Then Lamar second.
Not to be mean, but like from a two black.
Yes.
No offense. So that nigga's nice. I just need more trench babies, yo. Okay.
But anyways, we have more stuff we do not care about.
We do not care.
About Mike Brown getting fired.
Yeah.
Because like Mike Brown, he's a good coach, but the Kings are a horrible organization. So like, are we surprised he got fired? Yes, but also like it's the Kings, so should we have been surprised? Not really.
Need them niggas back in purgatory, man. You know, they had before Mike Brown came there, they was on a 17-year drought of not making the playoffs. Mike Brown gets them to the playoffs, gets coach of the year.
It was like last year's coach
no, the year before.
Yeah, the year before. He was coach of the year.
He was coach of the year 2022, 2023. 2023, 24, he was in the play-in and they lost to, I think, maybe Golden State, one of them teams,
Yeah.
and now you're fired.
Well, I get they had like a rough start to the season, but it's still early in the season. They could for sure bounce back.
Not gonna lie, I'm just saying, with the exception of maybe Mike Budenholzer, I just see a trend of how teams respond when they get rid of their coach of the year. I look at Dwayne Casey, and when that nigga got fired,
Oh,
them niggas are not recovered.
they still haven't recovered.
They still have not recovered. Was that was on Toronto, right?
Was it Toronto?
Yeah, he won. He won in Toronto. He won Coach of the Year in Toronto because he got fired, and then in the award ceremony, he was awarded Coach of the Year, even though he was a fired person. And then he stepped away from the Detroit Pistons like a few years later after that. 2 franchises fucking up. Now, Pistons getting a little bit better. But
Raptors not.
they had a generational loss. They had a generational losing streak last year. Like, yeah, I'm seeing a trend, and I hope Sacramento does the same. I'm not gonna lie. You hear Mike Malone's thoughts on that?
He was like, they got no balls. And I was like, hey.
He's like, I'm not surprised because they fired me. I was like, oh, okay.
And we know Mike Malone's a good coach. But we also know Mike Brown's a good coach. So the Kings just allergic to success. Can't really do nothing about that.
Yeah, look, I pray for De'Aaron Fox. I think he might be leaving. I would if I was in his position. If I want to be in Sacramento. Yuck, nigga. Anyway.
But more stuff we don't care about.
We do not care.
The Jimmy Butler saga. This is something I really don't give a fuck about. Like this is how I feel about Jimmy Butler is how I feel about the Damian Lillard shit on the back half, like the second half. Like we was kind of interested when it first happened, but at some point we were like, nigga, just get traded. I truly do not care about this shit, bro.
The Jimmy Butler stuff, it's only, I won't say I care about it, but it is funny how his agent was like, this is a lie. And then Sam was like, no, it's not. And then it comes out, no, Sam was right again. So that's just funny. But
I was like, bro, at some point, like, and this is not, I'm saying, like, this is not the first time this particular particular agent has tried to check Shams. I was like, buddy, give it up.
It's not working. It's not working.
Niggas be on your side for like the first 15 seconds, and then once the facts come out, I was like, bro, Shams is right. Y'all, you doing nothing but making this nigga more credible.
Literally. But I mean,
hey,
maybe Jimmy will get traded. Maybe he won't. The Heat or Pat Riley came out and said we don't want to trade him anyway. So shut up. But
I bet they will.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to wake me up because I'm sleeping on that. Give a fuck about it. But
we do not care.
I do actually care about this. But Mike Vick, Deshaun Jackson, welcome to the HBCU world and doing great things.
They both got head coaching gigs. Michael Vick, he's the coach at Norfolk State, and Deshaun Jackson is at, I think it's like Delaware State. I didn't even know there was a Delaware State in the first place.
I knew there was a Delaware State. I mean,
you up there.
I just didn't know what was an HBCU and what wasn't. But it's, I'm proud of them. I'm happy for them. Mike Vick didn't surprise me. Deshaun Jackson did though.
Yeah,
not saying that he's not capable. I
just didn't expect it.
Like when's the last time do you recall like a wide receiver being like a head coach? You know what I mean? Like that's not something I see every day.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there has been, but no wide receiver as like young / recent or whatever as Deshaun Jackson. Because Deshaun Jackson, he's not that old. He's probably not even 40.
Oh, he's definitely not 40 yet. Got to be still in this. Because he just retired.
He's 38.
Yeah, so he's under 40.
Yeah, and he's retired in 2022. Like,
yeah, you're right. No, I don't. Good for them. I'm happy for them.
I hope he does well. Honestly.
No, yeah, I hope.
I hope both of them do well for real, but
yeah, for sure. I think recruitment is a big step into this. I think Mike may have some more like early success. That name, I saw that nigga's press conference. I saw AI there. I was like, yeah, this nigga. And it was like, damn, bro, Mike Vick was really the second best player to come out of Virginia, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, damn,
I want
that nigga.
I've seen Allen Iverson highlights. Of course, he obviously should have stayed with basketball, but it would have been cool to see him in the NFL. It would have been cool.
This is very true. This is very true. I saw a thing. This is very random. I don't know if I sent it to you. I was like, Kyler Murray is the Kirk Cousins of Mike Vick's.
Kyler Murray is the Kirk Cousins of Michael Vick's. I guess I could see that out because Kirk, grand scheme of things, Kirk's not even that bad of a like now he's bad because he's old and has one Achilles, but Kirk was never like
I feel like he had more success.
Garbage.
Yeah,
I
don't think Kyler Murray's reached the heights of Kirk.
You don't think he's better than Kirk ever been? Like you don't think this version of Kyler Murray is better than?
I feel like he's talent. I feel like he's probably has more talent at one point, but I feel like he hasn't reached the success of Kirk Cousins. Like when I think of Kirk Cousins, like he has done quite amount of winning, even though it hasn't led to anything. I don't remember the last time Kyler's been in the playoffs.
I don't know if he hasn't, but Kyler also is playing with a terrible franchise in the Cardinals.
Terrible franchise, but he's had decent enough weapons to, get you.
Has he?
He said there was like I said, it wasn't every year, but I remember like the first couple years with DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre was still DeAndre. They had enough pieces to at least make the playoffs. I'll say that. Not to make no big ass run. If you're supposed to be the quarterback that, gets selected number 1 overall, like the expectation, like I felt like it was good enough. Now,
I'll give you that.
They could really Trae Young. Nah, can't even do that.
Kyler's not as hated because for some reason people just hate Trae Young. I don't know why. Kyler's not as hated as Trae Young.
Yeah, he just only had that little small like smidget of that Call of Duty thing in his contract. That was the only thing people.
And that was just people on the internet. I think NBA players hate Trae Young.
The state of New York hates that nigga too. So yeah, you got a point. Got a point there. Any last? Oh, the final. We do not care.
We do not care.
The NFL Hall of Fame finalist. Now I have no idea who's made it. Jackson has that information. But...
Oh yeah, I found the list, but then I lost it. Then I found it again. I lost it. Now I found it again. So, but anyways, should I pull it up on the screen? I should just say it out loud.
Just say it out loud.
Yeah. So some of the more notable names, or I guess I don't know how like low they narrow the list down to. I think it goes down to like maybe like 5 to 7. But the names so far: Eric Allen, who was a corner for the Eagles. Don't know that man. Sorry about that. Jared Allen, I remember him. I think he for sure is a Hall of Famer. Willie Anderson. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he should have been first ballot, but neither here nor there.
Sure.
Willie Anderson, who was a tackle for the Bengals and the Ravens. Jari Evans, I remember him with the Saints. Antonio Gates, who's still not in the Hall of Fame, even though he has like more touchdowns than I think any tight end, except maybe Gronk. Exactly. He should have been first ballot, but he's not. Torrey Holt, who for sure should be in the Hall of Fame. He was a receiver with the Rams. I think he's like the only like top 5 receiver that's not in the Hall of Fame, that doesn't make sense at all. Luke Kuechly, who's going to get in the Hall of Fame. Eli Manning, I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. Steve Smith, I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. Terrell Suggs, he's a Hall of Famer to me. Fred Taylor, I didn't watch the Jaguars when I was a little kid, so I don't know.
He's a running back.
Yeah, Fred Taylor. He's on the pivot and all. That dude.
Yeah, I know them. I'm just like, because when I think about Jaguars, like
I think Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yeah, it's like that's all I remember is Maurice Jones.
But I think he was like they like split reps or split carries for a little bit. But I don't remember him. So or I don't remember seeing him play. Adam Vinatieri, I think he should be, even though he's a kicker, I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. Reggie Wayne, who's going to get in the Hall of Fame eventually. Darren Woodson, who's safety with the Cowboys, and then Marshall Yanda, who is a guard and tackle with the Ravens. I think he's a Hall of Famer too, because everybody always talk about like, oh, he was amazing. So I think he should get in too.
This is a solid list. I ain't gonna hold you. This is,
but like narrowing it down, that's the thing. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a tough list to narrow down. Because I mean, how many do they? Is there like a limit? Like, how many do they pick?
I think normally like 5 to 7, and that was 15 names right there. And they still got to like include some like old people from like the 60s and 50s because they always do that. So
yeah, well, I know who ain't gonna be in there. It ain't gonna be Eli this year. Definitely not gonna be that.
He's gonna end up in the Hall of Fame, bro.
Not this year. Not with these names.
I don't know. People are stupid. Antonio Gates not even first ballot, so we don't know. They make stupid decisions all the time. T.O. wasn't first ballot. They make dumb decisions all the time.
T.O. Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's move off this before I get this off. I forgot about that. God damn it. Oh man. This is a special addition to the episode. It's a special episode, a hot take special. This is our second annual. Coming down, Jax was able to retrieve all of the hot takes that we have made throughout this whole calendar year. I know like that had to be
2 of them
fucking insane to do. You know what I mean? But he did it. You know, that's
It actually wasn't that hard because like when you upload the video, you put the timestamps with the hot take, so it didn't really take me that long.
Like, I was really trying to hype you up, big dog.
Bro, I'm trying to hype you up, bro. I'm trying to reverse.
For sure. You know what I mean? Dynamic duo. So what we will do, we have compiled out of everything that we've done this year. Yeah. We're narrowing it down to the 3 best hot takes that we've said on the pod. We're going to give our least favorite one between the 2. And then we're going to, reveal what was our favorite hot take from each other. And go down memory lane as we step into the new year of 2025, because this is our last episode. So without further ado, almost picked Leland. Leland almost got hit. My fault. If Cash Machine would have came. Now, honorable mentions. Anything to deal with Love Is Blind.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, bro, those are crazy.
You just had to be there. And on top of that, we have a separate clip. We have a separate video. You can go and go look at double hot takes. We would like to take those out because out of context, it's not going to make sense to nobody if I talk about a random Clay. I mean, there's we got like 2 seasons worth of Love Is Blind this year.
No cap.
At the March, and we had this go around. So, without further ado, we'll go band for band. Jax, what was your first hot take that made your top 3?
Hot take that made my top 3 is Kanye needs to stop rapping.
See, I felt like you was gonna go there.
Yeah, because he needs to stop rapping. That's the short and simple of it, bro. Like, please quit it. I'm sorry, your prime is past you, bro. It's not worth it no more. It's not.
I agree. I agree. I did see that. It's like, yeah, he definitely did say that. For me, I will say bulletin support material is an overrated phrase and it's not real. I still stand by that. That shit is not real, nigga.
I mean,
why does it take another nigga to amp you up for real?
I don't know. I still don't know if I'd say it's not real though, because anything could be used for motivation. So anything is bulletin board material.
But that, I don't think that like makes or break a game.
Fair enough.
I don't think that decides a win or a loss. What? How'd y'all win? Eli Manning called me a bitch. I mean, why did you think? Were you not gonna play your best? Like,
Fair enough.
what the fuck? That's why I don't like 110%. Actually,
That's not like I get why people say it, but that doesn't make sense, bro. There's no 100%.
0%. That means if you can do 110%, that means you weren't giving it your all to begin with. You weren't giving 100%. Stupid. Stupid. But that's semantics games. Jax, what's your number 2?
My next hot take that I like this year is I stand by it forever. Trader Joe's is terrible. It sucks. It's a horrible store. It's not a real grocery store. It's not even. It's a snack store, and the snacks not even good like that for real, bro. Trader Joe's is trash, bro. I will stand by that forever. The only good thing about Trader Joe's is that like it has like flowers that are cheap. That's cool, but other than that, Trader Joe's sucks.
The hoes gonna hate that.
I don't care.
I'm just letting you know. Give you a heads up, bro. Number 2 for me. DeAndre Ayton is the worst number 1 pick within the last 10 years. I stand on it. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not gonna. We did the math, and I think you was right about it too. So I was just like, damn.
Like you get like there's some debatables in there, but the debatables were niggas that got injured. This nigga is in Portland, just fine.
What is he? What are his? Let me see.
Have you seen this nigga on the court this year? I don't. Well, I mean, I'm not watching.
I was going to say, you think I've seen the Trailblazers game? Although I did see Scoot, he made a game winner.
I did see that. How about them?
All right, last game he had 18 and 12, and they beat the Jazz. Let me see. What's he averaging this season? Okay, he averaging 14 and 10. It's not terrible.
I think it's a number 1 pick, man. That nigga was in Carl Anthony Towns convos like 2 years ago.
He's not averaging a block, though, which is crazy.
He's not averaging a block?
He's averaging 0.9 blocks a game.
Is he starting? I know they got Klingon.
I don't know if he's starting.
I think it might be coming off the bench.
Let me see. What does Basketball Reference say? No, yeah, he's starting the last 5 games. Yeah, he's starting this year.
Okay. Well, look. And I hope everything is all right. I hope you can get out your house or whatever the bullshit you had going on with your house last year. And shout out to you. And without further ado, Jax, what was your third top 3?
My third hot take in the top 3. It was really, this might be my favorite out of the whole year or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I want to revise it to strengthen it even more though. But it's like you should only get 1 transfer in the NIL.
Okay.
Because you should only get 1 transfer. And then I was also like just thinking, like, and like the portal, it should only be open after the national championship is over. So you can't transfer until the entire season's over. And then I think the same should go for like when you hire a head coach. All that should be after the season's over officially. Because I think that just makes it fair.
I definitely see your point, and I'm definitely not gonna disagree with that. We were definitely hand in hand. It was just a matter of like how strict do we want the stipulations, but we're pretty much on the same. We're pretty much like hand in hand on it. I think because I don't want to piggyback, my third one ended up being. Am I just fucking had it? Oh yeah, stop drinking the Bengals Kool-Aid. Them niggas is not good this year. They're not making the playoffs. I said that the week after week 1 when they lost to Jacoby Brissett. Shout out to Jacoby. There's nothing wrong with Jacoby, but that was the fucking Patriots. I knew right then and there, them niggas were not making the playoffs. It's called a madman. Niggas had some head scratching moments, but ultimately, even though they're still technically not out of it,
I was like, bro, I think they're gonna make the playoffs.
No.
Listen, because I think they said like, and whoever they like, Miami and the Colts is both starting to back up quarterback because they started just hurt. And then I think if the Bengals beat the Browns, and then if the Chargers do something like that, whatever. I don't know the exact scenario, but I think the Bengals are going to sneak into the playoffs, bro.
That would be very depressing. I've been victory lapping for a long time about this.
But I mean, would you rather see the Bengals in the playoffs, or the Colts, or the Broncos, or the Dolphins, or the none of those teams?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't mind seeing the Broncos. Just to see you. Really, just to see you, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
If
it
Bo
ain't
Nix
got-
is in a playoff game, I'll be.
and then I want him to have a Tim Tebow moment, just like him.
Ain't no way. Because they would be a bottom seed. That means they have to beat a top. If they sneak in the playoffs and beat like who's the number 2 seed? Like
The Ravens?
if they beat the Ravens,
That would piss me off. Yeah, that would piss me off.
or
But I'd be more pissed off
if they beat the Bills, that'd be hilarious. Though I cannot lie to you.
Yeah, because they've been.
If they win a game, it'd be hilarious. It'd be infuriating to me, but also hilarious. Because how are you losing to Bosif Nix? How are you losing to that man?
I don't think your body could handle Bo Nix success this year.
He's not he's not going to be good regardless. So I don't even care, bro. I do not care.
I mean, look, Blake Bortles made a conference championship game, so I mean, I'm not wrong.
Like Bortles was good for a little bit, bro. Stop.
I mean, Bo Nix could be good for a little bit. Never know.
Bro, shut up.
Also, honorable mention. I did say that I did have a hot take that Colorado was going to win at least 8 games.
Oh yeah, and they did.
They did. Was it 8 games on the dot, or was it 9?
I think it was 9. I could
Probably
be wrong. Let me see. Colorado won. Yeah, they won 9 games.
Yeah, man. So
they're better.
Shout out to them boys. Shout out to them boys. I think they're actually playing, if not right now, pretty soon today.
I think they play later on today.
Yeah, so shout out to them. Shout out to Shador, Travis, and all them niggas.
The honorable mention I had though was they need to cancel the Pro Bowl. I still believe in that. Stop doing the Pro Bowl.
The Pro Bowl. That was another one you had that I. But I mean, technically, that's what we can get into.
Like low key, I've been just going through these hot takes. I was like, dang, these are all good takes. And I'm like, of course I like these takes. I said them. Like sometimes I'll be listening to the podcast. I'm like, dang, that's a good point. And I'm like, wait, I said this.
Yeah, I was like, and I don't think there's ever been like takes that you just be like disagreeing with yourself.
Yeah, no, because I wouldn't say it if I disagree with it.
Very true. Like you're not gonna be on bullshit. But with that being said, Jax, what was your least favorite hot take?
Between the
two of us, like just in general.
Least favorite. I gotta think about that because I thought I had it pulled up, but I did not. All right, my least favorite hot take that Greg has said was he said that whoever trades for Kevin Durant will not win a championship. And it just so happens that he's on the Suns because of a trade. I believe in KD more than the Suns. I think they're going to win a championship. Honestly, I think they're going to win a championship this year. I'm not going to hold you. So that's my least favorite because I think they're going to do it this year. Like I'm dead serious too.
Are you today going to be at OKC?
I do. I think they can. Like if there's any player that can do it, Kevin Durant can do it.
Now, I want niggas to understand. I said that whatever team traded for him will not win a championship. I do believe AD is capable of winning a championship somewhere. I just think that would be a free agent route more than a trade route. My personal opinion.
And I don't think he's going anywhere anyways. Like free agent, I don't think he's going anywhere free agent wise. Because he's like 36, 37. Like I think Phoenix gonna be the last stop probably.
I don't know. Anytime I think I know what KD gonna do, he do something different. So I'm not gonna just
also true.
Because I would have never thought he was going to Phoenix ever, nigga. So I don't
never let him know. I didn't think he was going to Golden State, bro. KD is the definition of never let him know your next move.
It's like next move bigger than my last move. I get it. My least favorite hot take from Jax. Oh my God, where was it? Oh. Yeah, Love and Basketball is a top 5 sports movie. I'm sorry.
You just hate. You just hate
Sorry.
love. You hate love and you hate basketball.
First of all, relax. I love basketball.
But you hate love.
We working on it. Hey, we working on it. You know what I mean? Hey, progress, accountability. But yeah, I watched this. I rewatched this over break actually.
And you were like, man, this movie is better than I remember.
This is not love. There is no sense of love in this fucking movie. That shit funny. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's a funny movie though. Like I was cracking up when Shorty got dunked on.
That's a very like I can't imagine being in like the writer's room or whatever. You think like, what if the dunk was improvised?
If the dunk was improvised, that's even crazy. Because who told you? You could have did like a little snatchback, a little hezzy.
Getting crossed is crazy. I feel like getting crossed is crazy.
Oh, you think cross is getting crazy then dunked on him?
In that situation, like you playing for, like, you break your ankles and you crawling on the ground.
I mean, but she's on the ground regardless. It's always gonna be disrespectful.
Fair enough.
Nah, it's only crazy if he starts talking shit in the midst of it. Like, nah, come here, get up. Splash, bitch ass nigga.
And they're playing this game at like 3 a.m. too. Like it's dark as hell outside.
Loud as
It's
hell.
the middle of the night.
He sound like Jesus Shuttlesworth's dad. Just yeah. Nah, if he starts talking, I get it.
Yeah.
But nah, that's not the top 5. That's not the top 5 sports.
Just hate love and it's okay.
It's not okay. We need to heal. But let's talk about our favorite hot takes between the two of us. Don't know if you have that on you, but
yeah. Or you want to go first, or
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my favorite hot take that you had said was it was low-key sort of relating to one I said before, or maybe you might have said this earlier. I don't remember how the timeline went exactly, but the one that you said that I like was that bowl games should be required if you take NIL. Yeah. Because I guess it's not required because NIL is like its own separate thing. Like whoever, it's not a school sponsorship, it's whoever wants to, but they can start putting something in that contract like, hey, you take this money, you gotta play in this bowl game.
Something, bro, because this shit was getting ridiculous. I mean, it's still getting ridiculous, but it's like, bro, like hell no. Nah. Yeah, I think I said that the week before, and then the next week, that's when you started getting real into like the nitty gritty of NIL or like transfers.
The NIL is crazy. Like, I'm glad they're getting their money, but what is going on here, bro?
I agree because.
And I was like, I think one, what is his name? Is it like Jeremiah Branch or Zachariah? Some biblical name. He played for USC. He was freshman. He was cold or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then he just transferred. Everybody was like, "Wait, why? You were amazing here. USC is not a small school. Like you probably getting bread there too. USC made a bowl game. There wasn't like cheeks this season. And he still transferred. It's just like, bro, what are we doing here?"
That is very true. What the fuck are we doing here? I think wasn't there like a brother combo that like just left USC?
Honestly, probably.
It was like two brothers that left USC.
But they were both on USC. Like it makes sense if it was like a brother he wanted to transfer to go to the school of his other brother, but they were both on USC.
They were both at UFC.
Okay,
and then they both transferred, and they're pretty much like a package deal to like go to wherever the next school is. I'm like, damn, USC can't keep niggas. Goddamn.
It only makes sense if like one brother wasn't playing, so the other brother was like, "Hey, I'll transfer to a school where you can get playing time. We just got to go as a package." It was something like that, low key.
But it seemed like they're both good in their own way.
I don't know. People are crazy.
Like I'm just like, you could have just stayed at USC. Like, what the fuck is going on at USC?
It's like it's USC. That's a big school.
I don't know, bro.
Everybody, I don't know. Like people know USC. It's a marquee name in all of college, just in general. It's weird, but yeah. So
I don't fucking know. My favorite hot take out of you, man, it was really a coin flip between these two. So I will give you the honorable mention of, stop doing all the pitched up voices on songs because you can't sing. That was funny as hell. A lot of people disagree with you, but I thought it was funny. But the real one that made me think unnecessarily hard for no reason when we had this conversation. But a taco is a sandwich. That was my favorite one because I don't know why the fuck I was aggressively thinking hard about any of this shit. That was like a 15-minute segment.
When I was getting these hot takes and I saw that again, it made me think again. I was like, is it? Because then you were like, it's a hot dog. And I'm like,
because a hot dog,
I could see.
The hot dog's not a sandwich. So
it's not, but I could see the vision with the hot dog thing. But like, it's also just, I feel like the ground beef or like the chicken or whatever on top makes it, I don't know. So, but I do think a taco is a sandwich. It's just very weird. I can't explain it. I can't go in depth on it. It's just how I feel in my heart.
As long as we can both agree that a hot dog is not a sandwich,
for sure,
I'm okay. Because there was people trying to debate that, and I'm like, a hot dog's not a sandwich. If you take the hot dog out of a bun, what are you calling that meat? Oh, a hot dog. Yeah. Pretty much calling that bitch a hot dog. Like, you're not calling that bitch a wiener. Like, you calling it a hot dog. So, yeah, I think out of all the hot takes, that will probably be a hot take that finds its way in 2025. I fear, because we have not gotten to the bottom of it.
Yeah, because I'm probably gonna keep thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's gonna pop back up in my head one time. I'll be like, I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. Every time we gotta have like a thing, like, you know how some people have like the Knuckleheads podcast. They be like, hey, who's the first person to bust your ass? And there's like a question they ask all their guests. When we have guests, we gotta be like, hey, yo, so is a hot dog a sandwich? Is a taco a sandwich?
It has to be, bro. It has to be.
I just don't think so. And then when we have guests, I'm just tally the points.
Yeah. And
I think majority has to rule at some point.
Maybe so.
That only you be saying you be agreeing until you be losing the majority.
Oh yeah, no, I won't. I said maybe so, but I know if the majority is not on my side, I'm still not going to change my opinion.
Oh shit. But that being said, that is the conclusion of our hot takes. A pretty solid year. This is probably the first calendar year where we had what?
I think one week we forgot hot takes, so that was like the 51. Why did we forget? What happened? I think it was just like a holiday or something.
I think it was we did a Thanksgiving tier list instead.
Okay,
yeah, Thanksgiving tier list instead, and then some of those were like expedited hot takes because we had like two, like Love is Blind as multiple hot takes. So our hot take game is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like we got shit in the chamber. Okay. But is it about that time?
I think it is about that time.
You know what I mean? Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's week 17, and this was probably my least favorite week when it came to doing picks because it's fucking confusing me. Like what's considered week 16? What's considered week 17?
Then I had an NFL game Wednesday, and then a Thursday. Now doing it on Saturday. It's like, what do we? Roger Goodell, he's trying to have games every single day of the week, and that's going to be it's going to be horrible. That's all I got to say about that.
Is he not paying attention to Antonio Brown?
You think he cares? The owners are the ones who pay him, so he do whatever they want, and they don't care. They just want to make as much money as they can because all the owners are like 80 years old.
Yeah. Which I almost had a question for you.
Ask it.
Who do you feel like is the most incompetent owner right now?
Okay, I thought you were about to ask me which owner do I think is going to die first.
I mean,
But it's a lot of income because like okay,
Because I have a follow-up question to this because I'm going to compare him to somebody. So I
like,
want you to ask, like, in your opinion, who do you feel like is the most incompetent owner? Like, who is like, like, I can't have this guy, bro.
because you got the Raiders owner and he's just stupid and he has a bowl cut. Then you got the Jets owner who takes his son's opinions on Madden ratings into account. You have Jerry Jones who's an idiot.
Get it, Jerry.
And then the Bears just suck perpetually, even though they're like one of the first franchises in the NFL. The Panthers got
Cleveland has history on their side. Oh, the Panthers. I forgot about Tepper.
Is it Tepper?
Oh, well, shit. I don't fucking know. Somebody.
No, I'm saying,
somebody.
Is Tepper the most incompetent? It might be him.
Is it? Even with him being incompetent, like, he still gave you Chuba Hubbard, Adam Thielen.
That's not him, though. That's a GM.
Right. Fuck. Actually.
Oh, and then the Colts owner, he got caught with like a suitcase full of pills that one time.
Oh, yeah. Jim Irsay?
Yeah. Like,
damn.
how are these owners, bro?
Hey, there's a lot of niggas.
Anybody can own an NFL team is all I'm getting from this, but
yeah, just use your best. Don't overthink it. Just use your best judgment.
You know, I'm gonna just go ahead. You know, I'll go what's it called? I'll go Jets to Jones. He listened to his sons. He got Aaron Rodgers who's on crack. I'll take him. I'll say he probably incompetent.
So now, okay. If I was to replace what's his name? Woody Johnson?
Yeah.
If I was to replace Woody Johnson and insert Mitch McConnell in here, who has a better record next season?
I'd go Mitch McConnell. He wouldn't do it. He'd just be there. He'd just be standing there, frozen. Like the GM and all them, they would be making all the decisions. He'd just be there.
You know what? Okay, bet. Who would you rather have? Well, okay. Who would you rather have? After this, then we'll go on the picks for him.
For sure.
Would you rather have Woody Johnson for the season or Mitch McConnell on draft night?
Mitch McConnell on draft night because he just be
Mitch
like
McConnell on draft. You're not gonna draft nobody. The nigga going free.
No, the GM would do it, bro. Like it would just be Mitch McConnell just, hey, shut up, stand in that corner like you're already doing. You already can't move, and we'll make all the decisions, bro. We'll be making all the decisions.
Nah, but what if the nigga came in? Wait, and then
then I think it was like the Vikings one time they took too long to make a pick, so they just lost that pick.
Yes. So like if Mitch McConnell was your GM, oh, that's tough.
If he was GM, he can't be involved in the sport. Like the only role he can serve in a sports franchise is like it had to be owner just so he can just not do anything because he'd just be stuck in his office just like just frozen, bro. Like
nothing's gonna get done with this nigga, bro.
I don't know, bro. It's for the I have him than Jerry Jones. I'll tell you that much.
At what point? At what point do we go too far? Oh man! All right. Obviously, on Christmas Day we had the Steelers, Chiefs, Ravens, Texans. Both blowout games. We're gonna add them to the win total, and I'll tell you that win total next week. As we get to our final week, right before playoff starts. But
dang, this gonna be a final week.
To continue, we're gonna start with Saturday's game.
No, we can.
All right, we're gonna start with Sunday night, December 29th. Falcons versus Commanders. I'm gonna go ahead and go first and get this shit out the way because I got agendas to push. And Mike, I trust. And yes, Mike, sir. I trust. I need this W. Shout out to the Cowboys for beating the Bucks, and shout out to Michael Penix for getting that win against the Giants, even though it is the Giants. So I'm picking Atlanta.
I'm going with the Falcons too because I need to see Michael Penix succeed, bro. He's still like I'm sick. He ain't throw a touchdown last game though.
Oh, I mean, shit. If Kyle Pitts wouldn't be a damn, I'm gonna call it a nigga terrorist. I'm sorry, and I've been rooting for this nigga too long.
I don't get why he's so bad, bro.
The train, nigga. I hate it, bro. Get him out of here. Nigga.
He like 6'6", 230. He run a 4.4, and he just suck. I'm like, what?
And he was highly touted as some special.
They drafted him before Jamar Chase.
Fuck.
And I think it was some other Jamar Chase and like Jalen. I think it was another receiver too. But it's just like, bro, what? Like, imagine the Falcons had Drake London and Jamar Chase, bro.
Nigga, nigga, fuck the wide receivers. If I was Atlanta right now, I'm on the phone with Baltimore. Bitch, you don't need both of them niggas.
I can
give me one. Specifically, Likely. I think Likely's a little younger. Give me Likely.
Likely's younger. He Likely can do all the Kyle Pitts stuff. Granted, Kyle Pitts wasn't doing anything, but Likely can do all the stuff that they thought Kyle Pitts was gonna do.
And Kyle Pitts got so much bailed on first 2 years because you had Desmond Ridder at quarterback. All right, nigga.
Now you got Kirk Cousins, who loves tight ends.
And Penix gave you a ball that you just said, fuck no. You said, fuck no, nigga.
I'd be so mad.
Like that.
If I was Penix, I would have done him like Najee Marshall hit Nurkic.
I would have two-pieced this nigga so bad. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. And then Monday night, Detroit versus the 49ers. These are not the regular 49ers that you are accustomed to. I'm fucking picking Detroit respectfully.
Yeah, I'm going with Detroit as well because he's not the same 49ers, bro.
Yeah, man. And I already know how Monday's gonna go anyway. You know, hella AIs of Debo per usual. Bro, Debo ruining our global warming because he don't know how to fucking play football, bro. Niggas making memes. Niggas making AI shit. AI not even good for the environment. Debo's fucking up the environment because this nigga playing too fucking bad.
It's insane. I keep the main ones I be seeing Debo. I keep seeing people keep putting Drewski as O lineman when the O line sucks. And then I see
hella Fred VanVleet as Al Qaeda, and I'm just like, damn, nigga, why? And why is this blend correct?
All right.
Like, why y'all blending this nigga a little too accurately for my liking? I don't like this.
Oh my goodness.
Hell no.
But that's the primetime game. Let's get into the our upsets and locks.
Yeah, what's your lock?
This is gonna be risky, but my lock of the week, I'm going with
this
Colts over the Giants.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because the Colts suck, but the Giants suck as well.
Okay, it's Colts. Okay. My lock. Man, I wish I believed in the Raiders a little bit better than I do. I'm gonna go Bills over Jets.
For sure.
Bills over Jets. Yeah. And then Jax, what's your upset? Actually, I know it, but I'm gonna just be quiet.
I'm surprised you know it because I don't even know it.
I know.
But you do know it. My upset of the week, give me the Panthers over the Bucks. And I told you Bryce is gonna win another game. He won another game. I'm just saying, bro. Bryce Young is the truth now.
It's OT. That was OT. That was an OT victory, right? I'm trying to remember.
What was overtime? It might have been. Hold on.
Because I watched.
Yeah, it was overtime. It was overtime.
Yeah, I was watching that on a plane. I'm like, okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah. For me, my upset, honestly, my God, the Titans and the Jaguars sound so disgusting.
I don't think that there's no who's supposed to win. There's no upset. I don't know.
They giving Jacksonville like a 1 point favorite, but that's not no real underdog shit. The Cowboys already shut down CD.
I mean,
Yeah,
the Eagles don't got Jalen Hurts though.
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not confident. And they playing in Philly. Actually, I don't want to do this, but I'll do it. I'll do the Saints versus actually no, I take that back. Broncos over Bengals. Bo Nix,
All right, bro.
save the fucking day, nigga. I have agendas to push.
Bro, the Bengals are gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna win this game and they're gonna make the playoffs.
The Broncos are going to win today. Broncos handle business. Cortland Sutton, I got my eyes on you. Fuck them niggas.
Bro, I had Cortland Sutton for like a couple of weeks in fantasy. Like he wouldn't do anything. Dropped him, went crazy. I was like, all right, bro.
He went crazy. Yeah, definitely. And I think that's all of our picks, which leads us to our final hot takes of the year.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We finally made it. Now, Jax, what is your illustrious hot take of the year before we end 2024?
My final hot take was 2024. There needs to be more fights in professional sports. Hockey gets away with it for reasons we don't know. Actually, we do know it's because they're white. But there should be more fights in all professional sports, whether it be soccer, whether it be baseball, whether it be football, especially basketball, because people just be doing dumb stuff. I know you've seen that video of Draymond just like locking arms during the free throw line, tackling two people for no reason. But this whole hot take, it was spurred on because last night, Najee Marshall damn near knocked out Nurkic. And I don't even know why necessarily. I don't think you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Right.
I saw the video because at first Nurkic was like he walked away and Nurkic heard something and he turned back around.
Something was clearly said.
Because Nurkic, I don't know why Nurkic put his hand. I guess he probably obviously said something we just can't hear because we're not there. But Nurkic, he sort of slapped Najee Marshall. And then PJ Washington pushed him. And this is what we need. I think it just came out today, but all three of them got suspended for 4 games or something like that. So dang, that sucks. But no, we need more fights.
I looked at Kyrie's face the whole time.
He was
funny.
What? Because nobody swings in the NBA for real, which is a travesty.
Who was the last person to
Draymond and Rudy?
That was a choke. Yeah, you're right. But at first, I was thinking about Killian Hayes when he had knocked out
Mo
Wagner or something. Hit him in the back of the head on the bench or something like that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
a crazy fight.
Chris Paul and Rajon Rondo. That was years ago. That was
I will never forget that.
That's the closest thing to a real fight, like a real niggas.
That was such an iconic. It was like Chris Paul was there, Rondo was, Nipsey Hussle was there in the background. He's gonna go on the court. It was a lot going on.
It all started because Brandon Ingram pushed the shit out of James Harden, and then Brandon Ingram tried to snuff somebody else but missed, and then Rajon Rondo spitting Chris Paul. It was a lot of shit going on.
No cap.
That was.
But no, we need fights in professional sports, and then football. There hadn't even been that many. Probably the last fight with George Pickens probably doing something to somebody because he always do that.
George Pickens is an influence, and I see his influence all over the place now in football. Because I'm just like, why are people fight? Why are niggas so aggressive? I think George Pickens is nothing but a DK Metcalf variant.
Yeah, because DK he get, I don't know, I guess because he up in Seattle that nobody really be paying attention. But he be doing the same stuff George Pickens does. He just get away with it a little bit more.
Yeah, he's just a little bit more controlled. I think George Pickens is a little bit more wild with this shit. He's just kind of out of there. With baseball, I ain't gonna lie. There are a decent amount of fights.
They get away with it in baseball too.
Shit, we covered one of them hoes. Nigga got his ass beat.
Yeah.
That nigga got knocked out. I forget who's got his name. Todd Anderson.
It was like Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Tim. That was fun. That was hilarious.
Nigga got slept. Nigga ain't been the same since. It pissed me off. That video went viral too. Fuck that. Fuck TikTok. Damn. But yeah, I agree. And as far as my hot take, I don't know if y'all remember Andre Drummond getting ejected. I think Joel Embiid got ejected that same game. I think Joel got ejected first, then Andre. But this woman ejected both of those players, and the crowd was going crazy. Social media was going crazy because Wemby flopped, and that was enough to get him a T, or whatever the case may be. I was going to show the video, but really the video is unnecessary because it's not about them niggas. It's about this woman. And my hot take is that we should have more women like her reffing these NBA games, and I stand on it. I don't care if you don't like women. I don't care if you hate women, bro. She is the epitome of what I need in sports as a ref, because as soon as that happened, they looked at the replay. She went up to Nick Nurse, told her, "Hey, yo, look, I fucked up."
Yeah, verbatim, she said that.
So, look, I fucked up. Bad mistake. Hey, get him up out of the locker room. He can come back. I don't remember somebody getting tossed and then being brought back in. Maybe it's happened before. I just don't remember that really happening while I'm watching basketball. Like, once you tossed, you're tossed.
I don't remember that, and I don't remember like a ref walking up to the coach and be like, "Hey, my bad, I messed up." I don't remember that either, because refs don't be doing that.
And a sense of accountability, when I know Scott Foster would have just doubled down and said, "Suck my dick."
And then in the 2-minute report been like, "Oh wait,
we actually yeah." Like, do think like, yo, like,
do something now that can affect the game.
Exactly. Get egos out of the fucking game for referees. She's a lot more like, nah, man, like this refs be pussies, bro. Like, there be some referees where I'm just like, all right, bro, like, you're making it about yourself. You're being emotional. You're being like, this is not about you.
And then when they get confronted, they get, oh.
Exactly. And she hold her, and then Joel Embiid was like all in this girl face.
He was going crazy though.
He was going crazy. She was just like the politest tea I've ever seen. and got the fuck out the way. That's probably like one of my favorite refs this year, bro. Like, she could do no wrong. Even when she does wrong, she holds herself accountable. So my hot take is, fuck all these little women takes. Fuck all these little things y'all talking about. Get her ass out of here. She don't know. You Scott Foster, the nigga that looked like Gucci Man, all them other fucking referees. That Boston Celtics one that doesn't do refereeing anymore. Get them niggas out of here. Get these niggas out of here, because they've been here long enough. When they used to be, co-workers with Tim Donaghy, the same nigga that got arrested for fraud and gambling and all that stuff. Y'all don't think they was a part of this bullshit and tomfoolery? Get these old niggas out of here and get more people like her in here. I don't even know the girl name, but
shout out to her. That's a good ref.
Shout out to her. She's a quality ref, and we need more of that. Yeah, that's my take.
For sure. I obviously agree with that. So
yeah, man. But is that it?
Yes, that's a wrap on 2024, fool.
Damn, bro. 2024. It's episode 78?
79, I think.
79? I'm Jack. 79 straight weeks. We have not missed a week.
Oh, no, I'm tripping. It'll be 78.
78? 78 weeks. We have not missed a single week. A lot of niggas can't say that.
That's crazy.
The average podcast that starts up only lasts 6 episodes. We different, nigga. Different. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody involved. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, Jax, any last words before we leave 2024?
2025 doesn't even sound like a real year.
It doesn't, nigga.
But shoot, man. Like I always say, bro, if you want to change your life, go do some life-changing shit, bro. Especially, you ain't got no reason not to. This will be 2025. This is not a real year, bro. You might as well do something.
New year, new me? Look at that. New year, new me? And for me, look, change. Do something. Like that fucking sound that we do.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that.
You have the power to change a lot of things in your life. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Go do it. Especially if you're a man. Like, come on, bro. If you're a man watching this podcast, bro, lock in, nigga. Like, it's I'm not gonna
That's your laugh for lock in.
Lock in. Literally. I expect different results from you by the time we hit June. If you lock in, you're gonna see results hella fast anyway. Lock in, nigga. Lock in, twin. And with that being said, we will catch y'all niggas next year.